Okay, so you're looking for level 10 confidence, right? You don't have time to think about it. You got a presentation your boss wants you to make right now. There's a sales call you got to make right now. You got to talk to your wife right now. Whatever the case might be, you don't have time for the immersion and the repetition piece. So I'm going to give you a piece that your little voice may not like, but I'm going to tell you it works. And if your little voice doesn't like it, that's all the more reason you should do it, to overcome it. Okay? So just notice what your little voice says when I tell you what this is. Your little voice technique that you're going to use to get level 10 confidence right now is called bragging exercise. That's right, bragging exercise. You're thinking, what? Blair, you've really lost it. No, I haven't. Now watch what I'm talking about. Bragging is about getting very big right now. Now, here are the rules of how this works, and I'm going to demonstrate it, and then you're going to do it, okay? The rules are this does not have to be the truth. You can lie, you can make it up, you can fabricate whatever you want, but the rule is you got to get really, really big. And when your little voice is screaming, this is ridiculous, I'm going to look stupid, blah, 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 you just get even bigger and louder, okay? And you don't need to do it for long, you just do it for a few seconds. So for example, and this is, by the way, this is what happens when doubt begins to seep in. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I'm big enough. I don't know if I'm capable. Okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to brag. And it could be about anything. It could be about the subject at hand. It could be about anything. So, for example, I could say, I am the world's greatest golfer. I teach Tiger Woods how to do it. Every time I go to every golf course in the world, I get a hole in one every single time. The world seeks me out. I'm on every golf channel because I am the best in the world. Absolutely the best. Take a deep breath. Let it go. I told you it was crazy. But what happens to the energy? Did you see what happened to my energy level? Did it go up or down? And how long did it take? Seconds. Now, the problem with this exercise is that you were taught to be humble, to not brag, to not do those things. Well, I'm telling you that somebody else told you that so that you would stay small, not so that you'd be big. I told you before that inside of you is a huge, great, awesome person. And so by bragging, doing the bragging exercise, whether it makes sense or not, forces that energy in your soul, in your spirit out so that you get big. Then you pick up the phone. Then you go face what you need to face. Because inside of you is a huge person. Let me give you an example. Have you ever been in an auditorium of maybe thousands of people and you heard a baby cry? Of course you did. Now let me ask you a question. Did the baby have a microphone? Of course not. But you could hear that baby all the way across an auditorium when you probably couldn't even hear the person sitting 5 seats away from you. What's the difference? It's because what I said before is you come into this world with a tremendous amount of life force, tremendous amount of broadcast ability, tremendous amount of courage. But something happens over time as it gets beaten down. Be good, do as you're told, don't make mistakes, be humble. You know? Now, I'm not saying that you've got to go out there and brag for real. This is a bragging exercise. This is only a game you're playing with your brain. Don't go out there and brag and lie to people and do all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying behind stage, in the toilet, wherever it is you got to do it, in your car, you do this exercise until all of a sudden you feel the adrenaline and the energy coursing back through your body. Your spirit's back. Now take it on. You know, the truth of it is, you don't have to do this very often. You do this a few times. If you just overcome your little voice to get the exercise done, you have done a tremendous amount of healing to that part of you that has doubt. So I want you to do it right now. As soon as I stop, you're going to do a bragging exercise, and you're going to be as loud as you can. I want you to do it for 10 to 15 seconds. Okay? And if you do it with somebody else, if more than one of you are doing it, you face each other and you say go, and the two of you see which one can be the loudest at the same time, going at the same time. Ready? Go!